Islamic flights invaded a lot. That's why it's a Muslim country. And rule, Timurid Empire rule, and then the Safavid Empire. And then Branch's part eventually made its way to Iraq. Iraq are parts of the Safavid. Then the Ottoman Empire, then British Iraq, then the Iraqi monarchy, and then modern Iraq. And then after the Safavid Empire, there are a bunch of Iranian dynasties. And after the Iranian dynasties, it eventually leads to Iran. And other that didn't really evolve, but are civilizations with similar cultures and influenced cultures by Sumer and related cultures are Elam, Magan, Mari, Elbla, and Dilmun. The next is the history of Turkey. First is ancient Hittites, then it's ancient Anatolia, then it falls into the Ottoman Empire rule, and then it splits in two, which now has Byzantine rule, and then the Seljuk Sultanate from kind of invades, kind of declares independence, and eventually it has a successor, which is the Ottoman Empire. And then the segment of Europe is when it loses a lot of territory, and now it leads to the history of Qatar in some way, Turkey, Saudi Arabia, and Greece. And yes, you have to call it Turkey. And that's countries that got independence from famous empires. There are many countries that got independence from famous empires, like the British or French Empire, and there are probably even more than these, but these are just some. Guyana, India, Pakistan, New Zealand, Australia, Fiji, Canada, United States of America, Egypt, Afghanistan, Hong Kong, Macau, which are technically parts of, like China, but they're autonomous, at least well. Ireland, Barbados, Jamaica, Grenada, Belize, Bahamas, Botswana, Brunei, Cambodia, Kuwait, Mauritania, Maldives, Lesotho, Mauritania, Myanmar, Sri Lanka, Algeria, Ivory Coast, Brazil, Mexico, Suriname, Angola, Papua New Guinea, Vietnam, Laos, Cambodia, Argentina, Chile, Peru, Colombia, Venezuela, Panama, Bolivia, Paraguay, Uruguay, Ecuador, Switzerland, Bangladesh, South Africa, Indonesia, Malaysia, Liberia, Kenya, UAE, Bahrain, Yemen, Oman. I probably repeated a few. Well, and San Marino's never declared independence from anything, but it's worth mentioning. San Marino has not gone through many changes and was always independent from an ancient time ago. And then other countries that declared independence from other countries are like Korea, North Korea, and South Korea, Taiwan, and in a way, China. Next is the history of India, or history of Indus. So